Okay, as American Greetings is the second largest in the United States in the manufacturing and distribution of greeting cards, and has successful penetrate for international market through the 100 retail outlet for 75 countries. Hedging is offering the full social expression product line and more focusing on the greeting cards and offer with many different type of the card based on the occasion. The tagline for the AG is assisting customer into enhancing their relationship to create happiness, louder and love. LG concept is creating and distribution product that are designed to meet customer needs to connected, express and celebration. Okay, LG has showing a good performance in terms of revenue, profit, market share and stock. And this company has sustained more than 100 years since 1960 by founder Jacob Sapististin Nolif, formerly known as the Sapistin Greeting. On 1940, company has changed name to American Greeting Publisher, and the HQ based on at Cleveland, Ohio. On 2009, AG has recently acquired two big wholesale greeting card business. It's a recycled paper goods and papers. This acquisition has increased the value of around 129 million. Therefore, AG can call as main player in this industry with the share market is 35, and this acquisition has give big impact, especially on the AG revenue on 2009 to 2010. To be more competitive in the market, HG has launched a new segment market, which what do you call them? New market not focus on the card, but it's focused on the gift wraps, candle, party goods, and other gifts. In the result, AG has a showed a good performance from 1990 to 1957, which they get income from 70 million to 167 million after he start to produce a new product, not depend on the greetings card, on the greeting cards. Okay, because of the trend and the demand for young generation of cards sadly have changed to digital and electronic which suitable with lifestyle. With now we focus on the smartphone where the concept is ready in your hand and any place and any time. Therefore, American Greeting is also has innovation the product and launch a digital card to attract the demand. And now AG is the one of the largest collection greeting on the web, include the card which can getting at the website cardstore.com, and electronic also available at americagreeting.com. Okay, on the financial statement for American Greeting, with the rapid of information technology, especially on the internet, smartphone, and changing lifestyle have begin be effect to AG revenue, especially on revenue and stock price. The more affected is demand is credit card have been dropped because the customer behavior is changed to e-card electronic. The market share also had been declined around 4% over the next 4 years. It had a show on this table, which total greeting sales in the United States from 2005 is 6,537, and over the 10 years, the sale has declined since 2010 from 6,935 to 5,359 for 2015. You can see on the pictures. Okay, for the final statement for AG 2008-2011 has shown that earning before interest, debt, and depreciation and amortization EBITDA is not strong, which from 2008 had recorded decline on 250 million, and 2009 has increased to 139 million, and 2010 had also increased to 175 million and dropped back 2011 to 100 about 157 million. The EBITDA is not very important. Is a very important to AG, which is a key drive to evaluate the performance and ability. The activity, the operation is generate the income, able to covering all the total costs and generate more cash in the hand for future. You can see on that table exhibition 2. Okay, the variant you can see on the exhibit 2. It show you that the EBITDA from 2009 had the variant between 2008 is 392, and on the 2010 there's increased. The variant is 36 million, and the 211 is 11. The increase, the sale is 10% on 2011. Okay, on the market value ratio, in the end of the year 2011, SG Performance has shown the total cash in hand is 96 million for the revenue 1,666 million, and the contribute the share market is 12.50 for share for stock price. For exhibitions 6, HG has shown the lower performance rather other company in the same industry. This performance will give impact on the market value ratio, which related with HG stock price, especially any earning, cash flow, and book value per share. With the market value ratio is helping to value the company based on the status of the cash flow, revenue, and evaluation. The company performance based on the stock price in the current market. The EBITDA ratio for AG has was on 2011 is 3.5 times and lower from the market industry, which average is 7 times. It show that AG available to generate cash only 3.5 times from the operation to make the operation expansion and pay all the dividend to investor for the future. The potential AG don't have enough cash in the hand is very high, especially for covering total operating activity and the future development. Indirectly, it shows that AG performance is not very good in terms of managing the operation or planning business activity to generate more cash in the future. You can see on the table from the sources from the transcapital.com. It shows the market for EBITDA more than 10 million is a 7 for business service. Okay, for this situation also give a big impact to AG, which is unable to attract new potential investor for future investment, which the trust and confidence that AG to give potential return to investor is low. Therefore, multiple 3.5 times made the stock price of AG drop from 20 ringgit per stock on 2009 to 12.15 cent for 2011 after demand for service had been dropped at the current market. Okay, we also can see that the price earning PE is 6 times, which the investor willing to pay per dollar for earning, and ratio is lower for the market industry, with average for S&P 500 is 12.55. Okay, to being more successful in the market, AG need to do more effort to increase and improve the product line with the innovation product, with the value added, the latest technology. AG able to penetrate a new market and maintain the meet of customer demand. AG need a new investment more on the R&D, which have been to create a competitive advantage to compete with other competitors. Indirectly, we help to AG to increase the value of company and develop a potential new segment market and improve the product line.
Xin Xian. Now I will discuss about the estimate enterprise value of American Greeting and estimate share price of American Greeting from the year 2012 to 2015. American Greeting estimate enterprise value is $1,588 million. This means the $1,588 million is the theoretical takeover price if a company were to be bought, and the estimate share price is $35.32. We use WACC method to determine discount rates. So the American Greeting WACC is 8.495%. This means for every $1 corporation American Greeting rise for investor, it must pay its investors almost 8.495 cents in returns. The table shows in the event of the 0% of growth rates of American Greetings, the value of equity is $669 and the stock price is $17.46. In the event of 5% growth rate each year, the American Greeting value of equity is $1,084 and the stock price is $28.3. In the event of growth rates is maintained at 1.5% every year, the stock price is 22.44.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Haslinda binti Mama Rosli. My part is expanding on key drivers of value in AG model. The first one is changes in working capital. AG have potentially facing liquidity crisis in the future. It leads to its lower credit ratings of the company. Declining in working capital will affect valuations of the company in the future. Balance sheet above show a declining of its cash and cash equivalents from 260 million in year 2010 to 172 million in year 2011. With cash is higher than account receivable for respective years, it shows that AG is depending heavily on cash reserve. The second one is pioneering in technology and innovations. AG is successfully adopted a technology and innovation that AG management believe will contribute to its future growth, to boost customer interest and to bolster the AG digital positions. Exhibit 5 shows that some respondents are claiming that they have sent fewer e-cards because they shift their preference of sending greetings over social networking. It may influence the customer behaviors towards sending greetings nowadays, and this means that technology have a direct impact to AG in the future. The valuations only will improve if technological enhancements to be taken as key drivers to the AG long-term goal. The third one is brand recognitions. AG management must looking forward to build brand recognitions in order to stay competitive in the market. Its competitor Hallmark, for example, have licensing agreement with independent Hallmark Gold Crowns retail store that marketed Hallmark products and have brand recognitions because people can easily identify its brand without being explicitly exposed to their company name, but rather through visual signifiers like logos. This is a signal on how AG can further expansion its business internationally by having their own retail store and not depending only on the kiosk in retail store and websites. The fourth one is number of potential customers. In Exhibit 4, it represented actual and forecast estimation of US greeting cards has shown a declining demand of greeting cards from customers because of switches customer preferences on social networking. AG however, turned out to show potential growth over 7% and improved operating margins of 9% recently. That shows number of potential customers in the future, which contributed by an extensive collections of electronic cards that customer can send cards electronically and kiosks that allow customer to create custom cards. Recent investments, AG will generate some future of working capital efficiency and significantly expand their customer base as well, which is counted as a key driver of AG value. The last one is share buyback. AG management was considering of 75 million into repurchase program, which allowed AG to own a bigger portion through share buybacks of the company and also its cash flow and earnings. Share buybacks can be fairly low risk approach for AG to use extra cash and we let AG invest in themselves when they are confident that their shares are undervalued and offer a good return for shareholder in form of raising EPS. However, increasing EPS doesn't increase fundamental value because AG need to consider of spending their cash towards purchase their shares. In turn, investor will adjust their valuations to reflect the reduction of cash and shares, which return little benefits to long-term shareholders.
This is Mei Ting. The discussion for today is about the American Reading Corporation, and the things I want to sharing at here is purchase stock. This is the calculation for the repurchase stock. The calculation for the repurchase stock at 75 million. And the calculation at the amount of 30 millions after the repurchase stock. Conclusion.